Question number 1. Does this hat look ridiculous? Probably. Alright, so now that we changed the hat situation around here, I'm gonna introduce you to the ZenFone 8. This is Ryan of My Opinion, and this is gonna be my opinion about the ZenFone 8. Stay tuned. So hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about the ZenFone 8. Whoops. Yep, there we go. I just want to make a few notes before we begin. This is my first ever video. It's shot on an iPhone 12 Pro Max. I just want to say that I moved to the ZenFone 8 from an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, why did I do that? Well, it was not because I'm crazy, trust me. So, yeah. Let's get started. I could not be more enthusiastic now, that I would tell you right now. Yeah, this is my first video anyway, so what do I care, right? So I just wanted to give out a quick update on the clip I did yesterday about the ZenFone 8. Two major points I forgot to talk about last night. One of them is bad news. The battery life on this sucks. It's very bad. Especially if you use the 120 Hertz refresh rate. And one very good news, it's the call recording. Check it out. Yeah. So you get call recording on this, right? Not many phones have this these days, right? So the thing is, call recording is a very cool feature. It records calls with very high quality in both myself and the person I'm talking to. And that's a very cool thing. And of course, it's very, very fast, right? So these are like 3 points actually that I wanted to bring up in the small update. I'm gonna put this in the original video somewhere, you know, in there, just dig it up in there. And yeah, so battery life sucks. It's really bad on battery. Call recording, and it's very fast. Keep that in mind. Don't forget that. So, it comes in this box. If you are to judge this phone by the box, you wouldn't think you're getting what you're actually getting. So, because this looks and feels like it's refurbished toilet paper, if you can imagine that. So, yeah, I mean toilet paper that's been used and then, I don't know, refurbished, somehow, recycled. Yeah. Yeah, it really looks like that. It actually feels even worse, but yeah, whatever. I'm holding it in my hands. I'm gonna have to do a wash, maybe. Okay, so they are trying to defy, can you see this? Yeah, defy the ordinary, right? Yeah, there we go. Defy ordinary. Yeah, defy that. Okay, so they defied it with the toilet paper box. That's one thing they did. And then if you open this up, you're getting the case, which is which is very nice. I actually put it on the phone. It's right here, right? It's a rugged plastic, and feels pretty good. You know, it's because of the size of this phone. I have fairly small hands, and I can fit it like this, right? So, you know, but because of the size, it's actually nice to hold. But can you believe that this phone is actually thicker than the 12 Pro Max, right? Whatever. I mean, I didn't think anything was thicker than 12 Pro Max. I can think of a lot of things that are pretty thick. Anyway, I digress. This is the ZenFone 8, right? And it's thick because they think they have a large battery there. I won't think it's the case. It's just a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. But I'm not going to waste time with all the specifications that you can actually read online. You can go on to a number of websites to do that, so I'm not going to waste time with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you. I don't know, should I show you the contents of the box, maybe? I don't know. Well, it has this, right? I don't know. I mean, I've always been thinking, why do people waste time with unboxing? And unboxing videos seem to me like they're a total waste of time. I mean, they might have worked a few years ago. Now, the interesting thing is, there is one interesting thing in the box, though. You're getting this, which is a, as you can see, well, you can't. Yeah, well, it's USB Type-C to USB Type-C, right? Now, that's interesting. You don't get this a lot, right? You don't even get this with, oh no, I'm sorry, you do get this with the iPhone. But, yeah. But you don't get this a lot with other phones, right? So, what you don't get with the iPhone is this, right? So you get a charger. You know, you can actually charge this phone. You cannot do it with the iPhone, but this is rechargeable, right? So, yeah, and it's pretty big. I don't know the watts, you know, whatever power this is. Is it 30 watts? Is it whatever? You know, you can actually read it up in here. This doesn't really matter. You know, you can buy 1,000 of these for like, I don't know, $50 or something. Maybe even less, a lot less. So, yeah, that's what you get in the box. And now, if I manage to put this toilet paper back together, maybe we move on. I'm looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the camera. I don't know why, but probably because this is my first ever video. Yeah, maybe. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I managed to do this. I'm just going to put it right here. And I'm going to put this over here like this. And voila. Right. It's done. So let's get to the phone, right? This is the phone. It's, well, this is my wallpaper. You know, you have to see it, right? I'm gonna, you know, put my face in here. Yeah, face unlock this thing. Yeah, face unlocked it. But you gotta remember this. It's a great phone. I recommend it. And trust me, I've been using a lot of phones. I've been using phones since 2008, 2009. Every single one of them. I had them all. I had all the iPhones. I had everything. This reminds me of that Nexus 5. Now that was a total winner, you know, in any books, right? So this reminds me of that. It's small. It's not too small, right? It's not like that iPhone 8 where you only get a little bit of screen and then a lot of chin, right? No, this is all screen. It's nice. It's real nice. And I even think this little hole here for the camera, for the front-facing camera, this is stylish. People were saying this it's kind of bad that they did the whole chrome thing or whatever around it, but this is nice. I like this. Yeah, guys, all right. So I'm back. Had to take a break. Had to get one of them Brewskis. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's one of them Brustoyevskis, right? Quoting someone from some movie, right? Whatever. So back to this. I was talking about the camera, right? The back camera. Some people said that it's here, yeah. It's not good that it's misplaced like this. They call it misplaced. I call it like, I don't know, unique styling, right? This is a unique style. It doesn't copy anything, right? So the very fact that it only has two cameras, that's another good thing. Because I don't need a zoom lens. Why would you need a zoom? Why would you need a zoom lens, right? Yeah, maybe if you want to get one of them close-ups on, you know, whatever, right? But I don't do that. I crop it. I crop it all the time. Yeah. So, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. The positioning, I mean, right? So, but now let me talk about the big dinosaur in the room. What are you giving up when you're getting this as opposed to the iPhone 12 Pro Max or iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone whatever, iPhone, right? You're giving up on the cameras, first of all. So the camera on the iPhone 12 Pro Max or whatever, even, I mean, maybe you have the S21 Ultra or you have some Ultra phone, you know, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra or whatever. Yeah, because I tried that too. I tried the Xiaomi and I tried the Xiaomi Mi 11. It wasn't the Ultra, but it was the Mi 11, and I had that 108 megapixels camera, and The thing is, I digress a little, but the thing is, this implementation of the Snapdragon 888 is much better than the Xiaomi Mi 11. Trust me on that one, because of the overheating that happens over there, but doesn't happen here. So yeah, but we're gonna get to that. But so the cameras on this phone are decent, you know, and they're gonna get the job done. Now, in the daytime, this camera is very good. It's actually it's very good. It's getting very close to the OnePlus 9 Pro, whatever that is. You know, OnePlus 9 has that thing with Hasselblad, whatever they're doing over there. They're doing it pretty good, and this is very close to that. And so imagine that, right? So this is a little bit cheaper too. Next, yeah, the ultra wide is pretty good. It doesn't give you the fisheye effect, you know. It's kind of reducing that a lot, and it's very nice, right? So yeah, next, what am I doing next with the cameras? I'm not taking any selfies ever, right? This is the only kind of selfie that I'm ever gonna have, you know, in the form of a video, posting it on YouTube, you know, so that you guys can make fun of my uneven beard right here, right? Yeah, that's one thing. But I never use this little thing over here. So if they didn't have this, I wouldn't mind at all. I can just you know, cover it up with something. I don't know, just put like a black marker in there and, you know, just black it all out. Yeah. So now you can see why I don't care that I moved from that, you know, because I'm filming this with an iPhone 12 Pro Max, so it's right in front of me. This is it, you know, this is right here. So I moved from that to this, right? Because I don't care about cameras a lot. Next, let's take this case off. The case is pretty good. It came right into the package, right into the box, the toilet paper box I was talking about, and it's pretty good. It actually, you know, the one thing I don't like about this is this cutout here. It could have had like something filled, because it looks unfinished. It looks like it was broken or something, you know. And there are a lot more of these types of cases where they have the cutout for the volume and you know, power button. But yeah, but it's good though. You know, I've been wearing it. It has some, maybe no. It looks brand new, and I've been rocking this for about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks now. Yeah, pretty good. Rugged plastic, whatever. Right. Set that aside. I applied a plastic protection on the back, as you can see here, as well as on the front and on the cameras. You can see it right here, I guess. Oh, yeah. Well, you can see the dust too. It has a lot of dust. Didn't come with the dust in the box, but whatever. Yeah. So it's a solid build, pretty solid. Actually, when you take it, when you hold it in the hand, and you can hold it with one hand like this. Let me get this camera a little bit lower. Well, whoa, not. My hat. Where's my hat? Okay, this is good. Yeah. So, yeah, the logo here is like just text. You know, you don't get apples, you don't get pears, you don't get grapes, strawberries, whatever. Just get text. You know, so you know what it is. It's an Asus ZenFone, right? Like a Zen, right? Okay, next. Yeah, pretty solid build. And I like this color. I like the color of the button. You know, this is one of the reasons I switched from the iPhone, but this is not the only reason. Okay, the next thing you should know is you will hate, I mean, if you had a Samsung phone, you will hate the under-display fingerprint sensor. I don't know what kind of technology they're using these days. I'm assuming it's some kind of camera, just reading whatever you have on your thumb or something like that. I messed up my thumb a few months ago, maybe last summer, I think. I was trying to stick something with some very strong chemical adhesives, and what happened was, I think some of my fingerprint just went away or something. I don't know. I don't know. But this thumb, the right thumb, does not always work when I'm trying to. Well, it worked right now. I don't know. It's, what do you know? Who'd have thought, right? And try it again. Well, it did. What? Whoa, did. But anyway, trust me, it doesn't work all the time. So you'll hate it, right? I mean, I did. If you compare this to the Samsung S21, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck major balls, right? So if you what I do all the time, I use this side of the thumb, and I have to do it with the left one too, even if my left thumb is okay, right? I don't know why. It's just sucky, right? And this happened. I think is the same sensor they use on the Xiaomi Mi 11 as well, because that was pretty bad too. I mean, I only used the Mi 11 for one day and I returned it. There's a local store here called Altex, and I took it back. And yeah, I gave them my review. They stopped selling it. I don't know. I mean, for the time being, maybe that was a faulty unit. I don't know. And this is definitely not a faulty unit because, like I said, it works. And I mean, you saw it working, but it's not really as fast and as accurate as it would be with the S21. Again, I had the S21. That's a great phone. I really love that phone. I really love it. You know, the cameras are far better than this, but price point is a little bit higher. But yeah, you get a great phone. You actually get a great phone. Great performance. The Exynos is pretty good. You know, the new one on S21, and I wouldn't get the Plus though. The S21 Plus, not that good, right? S21, right? It's pretty much the same size, a little bit bigger, but yeah. Anyway, I digress with the S21. Whatever. That's I'm gonna give you my opinion about that. That's different video. And maybe I don't know. In the benchmarks, every single benchmark, iPhone does a lot better, right, than this. Not a lot, but a little better than the 888. The Snapdragon 888, right? Because this is quite powerful. But it has 16 gigs of RAM. Just think about that, right? And it really manages well. Manages all that RAM pretty well. It doesn't close down the apps. You still get them. I was using my alarm, the house alarm. I can control it with an application here. So I don't use that very often. But so I left it dormant for like a week, and then I come back to it, and it's still there. It was amazing. It was. And a lot more stuff like this, and it just it really manages RAM a lot better than other Android devices, and it really does a lot of things very, very well, right? Not to mention, it doesn't have virtually any bloatware. For me, it did have two bloat applications, Instagram and Facebook, because I don't use them, so I had to take them out. But other than that, it's really bug-free, and for the price, it's a pretty good deal. Now, obviously, I would wait. Now about the price, I would wait. I mean, I wouldn't really get it right now, and I wouldn't get it brand new unless you really must have it, right? But it's not quite. It doesn't deserve all the money that they're asking for it. Now, in my country, this is about $1,000, right? I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper in the United States. Maybe it's cheaper somewhere else. But here it's $1,000. So $1,000 for that. Actually, I can get an iPhone 12 Pro Max for that. Maybe not the Max, but iPhone 12 Pro. I can get it here for that kind of money, right? Not brand new, of course, but it's going to be pretty close to brand new, right? So what I'm thinking is maybe wait a bit and see what happens. Maybe you can get a little bit cheaper. Maybe the value is going to go down. Maybe it's going to stay the same. I don't know. It's a great product. But I have a feeling it's going to go down. The price is going to go down in about a month or so, 2 months, right? This was just out a few weeks ago, right? And yeah, it's I would get it for like if it was $800 or maybe $700 here in my country, I would get it, right? But 1,000 looks a little bit too much, right? It was actually over 1,000 if I'm correct. Yeah, it was 4,300 RON. That's the local currency here. So 4,300 RON, 4,300 RON. That's over $1,000. Yeah, because the US dollar is really crappy these days. So yeah, boom. There we have it. That's my opinion about the ZenFone 8.